Thanks, Ethan.
Love you, miss you.
Oh, miss you. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow. His birthday
Oh,
is
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna set a reminder right now to text him.
You better.
Yeah. Anyway, how's
Um,
everyone feeling?
how are you guys feeling? Do you guys do you guys miss the podcast?
I don't.
Oh, my bad.
Wait, you know what's funny? I don't even have Bethan's number.
You don't have Ethan's number?
No,
Here, let me dox him on Yes, you do.
I literally don't.
No, because I remember you asking me for his number. You're like, "Hey, what's Ethan's number?" For like something for SGA like prom. I swear
Um,
you have it. You're just lying.
I would be lying.
Here, his number is 340. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, guys. That's not even the numbers it starts with, so don't even try.
Okay, just text it to me after we're done with this. But you know what's gonna be
Okay.
funny is I'm not gonna remember.
You know what's gonna also be funny? I'm not gonna remember to text you his number.
It's gonna be great. Anyway, how's everyone feeling?
How you guys feeling? I'm feeling good. I got this shirt today, and I'm very excited to show it to you.
I'm,
I know this is
I'm
not
ready to
a
be
smooth
shown.
transition, but basically, the farmers market returned today at Maryland every Wednesday from like 11 to 3. They have like a farmers market, like in the fall and the spring, and they finally this is the first day back, and I'm so excited. And it was like usually they have like cute like jewelry and like foods and stuff, but this time they had like a thrift section, and usually like sometimes like UMD like little like thrift shops pop up and they're like $30 each. But there was one with like a $5 bin, and look what I got for $5.
No way.
It says "Clue into Reading" with the really sick looking cat that's wearing like a little mysterious hat. What are those
A
called?
detective's hat?
A detective's hat with a magnifying glass and a book. It's awesome. I literally can't wait to wear it. It was only $5.
Wow, maybe you should clue into reading after you called that hat a mysterious. It's so
I,
mysterious.
I forgot the name. I'm sorry, I forgot the name of detective.
It's okay, we'll
I think
forgive
I was.
you.
Oh,
It
thank
only
you.
gave you so many context clues. But oh well. Guys,
I'm
the real
sorry.
reason we're gathered here today is not to discuss Bim's shirt, no matter how awesome it might be. The reason we are here and present is to discuss the matter of Bim's new playlist. Bim, before we
My place.
dis
I'm making it public right now.
this is so exciting. Can you text me the link?
Why don't you just go
No.
whatever.
Um, oh shoot, now I can't remember what I was gonna say. Bim,
Share.
have you been listening
Copy
to
link.
this playlist before we describe what it is to the listening audience?
I actually have. Have been listening to it ever since made it. I've been listening to it every day.
This is so exciting. See that playlists are made to be listened to, and if you make a playlist and you're not
Exactly.
listening to it, delete it. I said that. Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't even know where to start.
I hate when my Mac does this. Whenever I go to like text someone and it's just like spinning. So you're gonna have to find
I'll
it on
find
your
it.
own.
I'll find it.
It's literally on my it's literally on my profile.
It's
Literally?
literally on your profile.
Yeah. Figure it out.
I'm figuring things out. Okay, this playlist.
Okay.
Oh, I'll get the link and I'll put it in the description for the listening audience
Hmm.
if they want to go along with us. It'll be in both
Follow
every
along.
description. It will be there. But this playlist is called a PTW playlist. PTW standing for Pass the Water.
Pass the water.
Because the songs on this playlist are so good, they immediately dehydrate you, and you just need water.
It's true.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so the way that this playlist is made, you go on a little website called Stats for Spotify. What was it? SpotifyStats.com?
Yeah, stats for Spotify,
Yes. And you
I
click
think.
make a playlist of your top songs of the last 6 months.
I think it's the top 50. Yeah, top 50.
Yes. But you're allowed to add songs that you feel like were snubbed, but you're not allowed to take any off.
I did not add any songs because I felt like it was pretty representative.
It's literally not on your profile though.
It is
Did
though.
you click add to profile?
Yeah.
How do I know you're not lying to me?
Because I've never lied to you in my life. Okay.
That's so false. You guys want to hear something funny? We were going to record this episode on Sunday, and we planned out a time and everything to record it. I get a text from Bim like halfway through the day. Hey, so I'm actually going to a pageant. Can we record tonight? And then I said, when I told her no, I actually had plans tonight, and that's why we were recording in the afternoon. She called me a snake when she was
Okay,
the one
but
who bailed on the time to begin with.
I didn't bail. Literally, my mom surprised me. Okay, wait. Here's how the conversation went down. At 9 o'clock on Saturday night. So like, less than 24 hours from when we were supposed to record. My mom texts me, Emily, Maryland Teen USA crowning is tomorrow at 2:30. And I said, yes. And then she said, I want to go. And then I was like, where is it? And then she like said where it was, and I was like, I'd be down. It's only like 20 minutes away from me. And then she's like, I was like, I have nothing to wear. She's like, I'll bring you something to wear. And I was like, bet. And she was like, bet. And then we went. So I'm sorry.
I know. I'm sorry too. I was out of the house. And then I ghosted Bim.
Yeah.
Which, like, I have.
You ghosted me for like 2
This
days.
is true. Like, I've been just not responding to people. Like, my family will be like, hey, and I just won't
You're
respond.
pulling you're pulling a me.
I
Only I'm allowed to not respond to
I
people.
am, but like it feels so good to not respond. Okay, this is my. I just opened the playlist.
Whoa. Okay.
Things are looking great. I know quite a few on here.
Hmm. Um are we starting from the top to the bottom or the bottom to the top?
You can start wherever you want. You can jump around. You can do whatever because the listening audience, if they have it up, they can
Uh,
see. If they don't have it up, they can't see.
right. I think I'm gonna go in order from like top to bottom,
Hmm.
just because I feel like I don't know. It makes more sense to me. I don't want to start at the bottom.
Start up from the
Deal
bottom
with
now,
it.
will you?
Okay.
Start up
So
from the
now,
bottom now, will
number one
you?
on my top my top 50 tracks from the past 6 months as of 3/30/2023. My number one song is "The Bug Collector" by Haley Hendrix. I love this song so much. Do you know this song?
I've never heard this song in my life.
You're lying. Yes, you have.
I've never heard this song in my life.
You have heard this song though.
I've never heard this song in my life.
Are you like listening to it right now? Like just at least the beginning part?
Oh, I have heard this song.
I was like, you've probably heard it and just not known what song it was, but you've definitely heard the song.
I've never heard this
It's
song in my
so.
life.
Shut up and stop lying. This song is so good. It is so pretty. Like the beginning, like guitar. Oh, I could listen to that forever. Just like the. I'm not good at like guitar. Like I can't sing guitar well.
I feel like that's a song like listening with your noise canceling surround sound AirPods would
Yes,
just
and
be.
that is a common theme within like the top like the very top songs. Like I'll say it multiple times like it's a both AirPods in experience, but this song it's just so pretty. It makes me so nostalgic for like I don't know, running around in the backyard and it's just so it's like a nice like message too. It's like at least from like where how I'm really bad at interpreting songs as I found out recently when we were someone outside was playing the like weekend song where it's like I can't feel my face
Hmm.
when I'm with you and it was like really really loud and I was like I I don't remember what I said specifically but I was just like that's I was like I don't understand that or I don't know I was like I was talking to Andrew and I was like can you not feel your face when you're with me like what does that mean and he was like well I don't really think that's about a healthy relationship and I was like what and he was like yeah I think it's about like doing coke or something and I was like what like I had no idea what that song meant as with many other songs but basically the way that I like interpreted this song is like it's like protecting. It's like it's all these she's talking about all these little bugs that are like she's protecting the person from because all the bugs are evil and they're against her. And it's like I killed you. You swore this bug was against you, and then I saved you. And it's just pretty. It's just so pretty. I just love it. I listened to this song a lot, like over and over and over again. It was one of those where like it's on a month playlist and I don't remember listening to any other song on that playlist besides this one. It was just this song over and over and over again. So yeah, anyway, that's Bug Collector. I also made a TikTok to this song before I was banished off of TikTok, which I'm recently returning to.
Yeah, that's
It was
been
me
weird. Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It was me crocheting. I was crocheting a top. That was the TikTok.
Why do I feel like I've seen this?
Seen what?
This TikTok.
Have you did you see it?
I don't know is the thing.
It's like a it's just me crocheting like my first ever top, which is like it's like really rough. But I don't know. I wanted to
Like
make
the mittens.
oh like the mittens. It wasn't as
I
bad as the mittens. Also, I'm one sec. Andrew brought knitting needles that his aunt gave him, and so I'm making another mitten but knitting it. And let me tell you, this is so hard. Like I can't even get this started. Like this is like hours of work, and I've just gotten this because I've like it's for reference. It's not a lot,
For
but
reference,
I
it's like an inch and a half.
yeah, it's not a lot, and I'm literally struggling so hard. But I'm like, oh my god, if my first crochet project is gonna be a mitten, my first knitting project also has to be a mitten, and then I have two mittens. Um, but I don't know if I will ever crochet a mitten because it is so difficult and annoying, and I hate it so much.
I
Um,
was telling Bim I think she should make a pair of mittens every year so she can just bank her
should
progress.
I think I will do that. I will actually do that. I'm big on like progress and stuff and comparison. Um, yeah, it'll be so sentimental. Oh, I can't wait. But anyway, back to the playlist because this next song
This one's been
transcends.
up here for a while.
It's true. This song, um, when I listen to it, I am on another world. And it's Me and Your Mama by Childish Gambino. This has been up there since like this summer, and there are just days where I listen to it over and over and over again. It's another one of those like both headphones in, like noise cancellation turned all the way up, or alternately in the car turned all the way up. Um, it's just oh my god, it's just so good. I can't I can't even properly express to you how good it is because it's like just the beginning part, like the thing I'm in love when we are smoking. That part. It's so good. It's just so like yes, and then it just like it transitions and then it's like the just ah. That's the best way.
Ah!
See, I'm not very good at describing music in the way that you are, but I think it's just it's rah. It makes me feel something. Um, I think that's the best way to put it. It makes me feel something deep in my soul.
I
Um,
feel like sometimes there are songs that just like they hit you for some reason and you might know why, but you also like don't really know why, but all you know is you have to hear that song when you need to
yeah.
hear it.
Yes, that is me with this song because I just there are just sometimes I forget about it for a little while, and then whenever I remember it, I'm listening to it for the next week. Like,
I know, and then sometimes it'll be playing or like I don't have the same fascination with this song, but like I understand the feeling. And sometimes a song will be playing, I'm like, I have heard this song a million times, but then I'll go to try to change it, and I just can't bring myself to not be playing that song.
mhm, mhm.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm looking at the lyrics because I realize I'm not very good, like again, at like understanding lyrics, but I think I understood these pretty. I think I get these lyrics. Pretty simple stuff. Um,
Pretty simple stuff. It's me and your mama.
exactly. Um, yeah. Oh, his voice too is just so good. There are just parts where it's so guttural. I'm like, damn, you know? Yeah. Anyway,
This is
next
so
song.
exciting.
Okay, so this
I
song
do
is
know this
controversial.
one.
The song is controversial, at least to me. Um, and okay, so it's "Closer to You" by Saint Marie and the Friends. I remember when this song came out. It was like early January of this year, and I was in the lounge with Andrew and my friend Nellie, and we were listening to it when it came out. And I remember like after the first, I think like 10 seconds, like after Sammy opened her mouth, we started laughing. Because what kind of lyrics are "I feel better when I feel happy"? It's so stupid. And like I feel worse. Yeah, I feel worse when I feel sad. Like Samantha.
She's
What?
dropped the ball recently. Like
I know.
after Let's Throw a Party came out, she was like,
It's
I'm done.
like just some of the most mid songs ever. Like I just yeah, so I just started laughing. Like we couldn't get past like every single time she went like a ba ba doo ba 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 ba. We just started laughing because what? It's so stupid. But then, but then comes I think one sec. What is the specific? I think it's one sec, guys. Everyone, shut up. I'm looking for a playlist that I'm.
Literally, no one's talking.
Shut up. Everyone, shut up right now. Okay, but then 207 to 313 of that song.
Is that
Um,
the bridge?
yeah,
Then you got a boy with a juice.
that part to like, and then whenever like, it's just like the music is like swelling, and then it's and there's well no, it's like she's like repeating like that don't
Don't
matter
matter
anymore,
anymore.
and then it's just like and then I'm just like whoa, and then it's like building. I'm like whoa, and then it just like hits, and then it's like what you bringing a knife to a gunfight or to a hand fight for? What you bringing a gun to a knife fight for? And then it's just like oh my god, like it's just so good. And I listen. This is another, and don't be surprised when I say this. Listening to it, noise cancellation, full like volume up. But like just that part, like I will be listening to this song over and over and over again. But it's only that like a little over a minute section, just over and over again, because it just hits so hard. Like where are you? Where do you get your high horse? Where are you riding it? Like, and I have like a playlist that I'm trying to make, and it's currently private, but it's currently called "Closer to You," but it's just the part between 207 and 313. And I'm trying to find songs where it's that same like swelling feeling, and then like all of a sudden like is just like my ears are just so full, like multiple voices singing, and like the horns are going like really hard, and just like the lyrics like I can like scream in the car, like I like screaming that part where it's just like what you bringing a knife to and fight for, you know, like
I do know.
I haven't found any songs like I haven't
Yes.
found any songs like that. I'm like I know they're out there and I know I've listened to some, but I can't listen to every single song I've ever listened to get that same feeling. I don't know. So I just listen to it over and over and over again. Um, but my message to Sammy is why was that not the whole song? Why? Like
I feel
the
better when I feel happy.
like and
She's
then it
so right
just
for that.
and then like after that just like hard hitting, just like gut wrenching, like oh good song, and then it just goes back to like and I'm feeling good, like she's talking about feeling good, like thanks man. Come on
So
Sammy,
true.
please.
Can I tell you about the weirdest experience I've ever had in my life?
Yes please.
Okay, so I went home for a week in like February,
Yeah, I
And
remember.
mhm. This is what should we call this? Like Targle fall asleep gate.
Yeah, I was literally about to say Sleepgate.
Sleep gate. We're not gonna get into this on the podcast.
Yeah.
But anyway, I visited home and I went to ballet class that week, and there was like some contemporary class by a teacher I'd never had for contemporary before. First of all, should I be saying this on the podcast? You know what? I don't care. I don't like his contemporary class. There, I said it. It's bad, it's
Ooh.
stupid, boring. Anyway, we were like halfway through the class, and we were doing some like tandus, whatever, and I hear this familiar tune, and I'm like, this like is so familiar, but I don't know what it is, but I know this song. I was like, what is this song? And then I hear, I feel better when I feel happy. And I'm like, oh, it's this shit. Of course I'm singing along. And the teacher's like, well, I'm bopping. And like all the girls there know that that's Sammy Ray and they know that I like Sammy Ray. So
Mhm.
they were just waiting for me to find out that this was Sammy Ray. And I was sitting there like, what is this song? Anyway, that was a weird time.
Yeah. I just wish this is to the two listeners. If you please listen to um Closer to You 207 to 313, and if you have any songs that sound similar to that, please message me because I'm trying to make a playlist of this feeling. I need more songs like this where I just like where it's just so many voices like overlapping, and it's like emotional, like, and just there's so much music and it's like swelling and it's like getting bigger and then it just like explodes, it like all comes out, and there's horns. um
Horns hornin'.
so so if you know a song like that, please contact me at 281. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll do some research.
Please do, because I just uh and my message to Sammy, please get better. I still love you. Just please get better.
I've fallen off. I literally do not listen to Sammy Ray a lot at all anymore.
I've only sometimes, like, I don't know. I need like a renaissance, you know.
She just needs to release an album and then I'll be fine.
She does need to release an album. Oh my god.
Anyway, okay, let's keep this
Anyway,
moving because we got a
next I
lot of
know.
ground to cover. Are you going to do every single one?
No,
Good.
because that would take way too long. The next one is melting. This one is just pretty. I just like it. There's nothing really too special about it. It's just like melting like ice cream. Yeah, it's just pretty. You know.
Hmm.
I don't know. Nothing too special about it. The next one though, this one is "Cry Your Heart Out" by Adele, and I just really like this song. I I've always been like aware of it, I guess, but then on the Arizona trip,
I
whenever
knew it. I knew it. I saw this on like it was either January or February, and I was
yeah,
like, I know exactly when she got that one.
yeah, like it just I love the piano in this song. It's like bum bum bum. Like anytime, every single time that like when it goes like bum bum bum, like I'm like, dang, yes, yes. I just love it. It's like it's I just such a oh my god, it's such a bop. Like
My favorite part is um, like her tone. She's like da 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 do 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 do.
yes, yes,
And
yes,
it's like one you just want to like get up and dance to.
yes. Oh my god, it's so
And
good.
I love like the especially the vocals on this song.
Mhm,
Like all the background, like it just sounds like a bunch of women just like singing. And
mhm,
like that's kind of a
mhm.
theme throughout the whole album, but like it really
Yeah.
hits its peak on this song. It's just
Oh, it's so good.
fantastic.
Yes, I would listen to this like over and over and over again. I just really liked it. And that's why it's really high up. And the next song is just it's like it's Sexing My Ears by Jacob Mall. And I think this was on like a Discover Weekly of mine. I literally don't remember how I found it, but I love this song. This is and I know this will be shocking. Um Noise cancellation, full volume, um
I feel like that's
both
the
ears
case
in.
with most of like the R&B like doom doom doom
Mhm.
bow, bow,
Yes.
bow.
Yeah. Have you heard of this song before? Do you know
I've heard
where
it
I
because
found
I
this?
stalk your Spotify.
Okay. Yeah, but it's just it's so nice, and I really love harmonies. That's another like common theme. It's just like it's just so it feels so it's so pretty, like oh my god, and there's like horns in there. And it's just like da, 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 da. Oh my god, that's just so pretty. Oh my god, and I love his voice. It's just very good song. I don't really like the end because it bothers me because it reminds me so heavily of a song and I don't know what song it is. So anytime I hear the end, I just get extremely frustrated because it reminds me of a song from like that I listened to in early 2021 and I don't know what song it is. And it makes me frustrated. But I still like this song, you know?
Hmm. Yes, I do know.
Anyway, next up. This is a very recent one, and I was surprised to see it so high up, but then again, I also wasn't surprised to see it so high up. It's Moonlight by Callie. Um, and it's like one of her newer songs. One sec, when was this released? Because it's very new. Um, it was released in February, and it's already number 6 on my last.
It's time to be real.
Oh, it's time to be real. This sucks because you're on my phone, so I can't like take a photograph
Haha,
of you.
loser.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna take a picture.
Everyone pause. Take your be real today if you
Yeah,
haven't already. Could you
okay.
imagine if someone's be real went off while they were listening to this?
That would be so insane. But the problem with that is that it implies that someone is listening to this.
Oh, of course, our greatest mistake.
Okay, recording the podcast. I swear. Okay. Anyway, this song is so good and controversial. It's a both headphones in, noise cancellation, full volume. It's so good. Like it's just so pretty, and then it's like it just makes me want to groove. Like oh my god,
It does have
it's so
that like chugga chugga choo choo kind of thing.
yes,
But
I
then the
feel like
vocals are like you want to do like the white girl dance where it's like your hands are above your head and you're like
yes.
genie in a bottle. You know what I'm saying?
And I love when she goes kiss kiss. Oh my god! Just like anytime, like it's just like kiss kiss. I'm like yes, kiss kiss. It's just so. Oh my god!
It's so pretty, girl.
It's so pretty, girl. It's so like I feel so pretty when I listen to it, and I feel like I want to bust it down. It's so like I want to I want to move my arms, you know? Like, White Girl in the Club, like, I just, oh my god. This song's so good, and I want to listen to it now. I just want to listen to the part where she goes, kiss, kiss. Anyway, the next song is a plug, but I also genuinely like it. At number 8, we have As I Fall by Ethan McNeil. What? You may be asking? As in, Beethan? Yes. The answer is yes. And he recorded an EP, and I actually really like this song. I genuinely like all of the songs on the EP. I enjoy all of them. I listen to all of them. But this one is just hits different to me. I don't really know why. Um, it's it's so good. I like the harmonies. And there's like a guitar part that I really like, and then it's also like that similar like how similarly to Cry Your Heart Out, where it's like, "Brr, brr, brr," like he kind of has that same like it's like as I fall, brr, brr, brr. Like it's just
Hmm.
I like it. I vibe with it. And of course, I listen to it to support Ethan, but also because I like the song. Like I like the song, and all of you guys should go listen to it, and the rest of the EP. Um,
What's the EP called?
Time's Alone Again.
There you go.
Thank you.
I don't
I
know if
almost
you've
forgot.
said that.
Yeah, I
Yes.
don't think I said that either.
I've listened to a little bit of it. I liked, what was the other one? Melting in the Bloom. I liked that one a lot.
That is like the fan favorite. And I think that's also probably on this playlist. Um, somewhere, I think. Yeah, it is. It's at number 44. Um, yes, I also like Melting in the Bloom, but As I Fall just hits. It just hits
Hmm.
in my simple little brain where I like it when the voices sound nice together. Um, it's so satisfying. I love it so much. Let's see. I'm gonna skip a couple. Like the next one is 305, which is
We've been
um,
no.
yeah. Like I've listened to it more recently because it reminds me of like 2020. For some reason, and for some reason I'm like nostalgic of 2020. Killer by Callie. Another just Callie killing it. You know. Another where I feel so pretty. I feel so pretty listening to the song. I just like it's just so good. I like her voice. Um, I'm so bad with names. I know this song. One sec. I need to like listen to the song real quick. Oh, this is just Green Eyes. So the next one is Green Eyes, by Uncle Chris, and it's just pretty. Like it's a just pretty singing. And
I
then
will say this one is one that like always comes up. This, do you remember Audrey Tell Me?
yeah.
This was my Audrey Tell Me. And like I
Mhm.
think one time I actually caved and I put it on a playlist and now it never comes up again, so I forget it exists. But it
Mm.
is really good.
Yeah. I don't know how it's so high because it's not like I listen and not like I remember listening to it a bunch. It's a nice song. I
I
like it.
think sometimes it's like if on your month playlist there's one song you listen to a lot and this one's like right under it, then it somehow just
Mm.
like gets a lot of plays. That's what happened with Lavender Haze for me because my PTW 5 playlist
Uh-huh.
was I would just like listen to Midnights on repeat and I would always start with Lavender Haze. So it was my
Mhm.
top song. It
Oh,
was
I see.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good song, I guess. Anyway, next one. I feel like this it's less by Childish Gambino. I like the song, but I had this little like phase like where I rediscovered um, Me and Your Mama for the millionth time, and then I created a playlist of like all of the Childish Gambino songs I like, which like isn't the biggest playlist. It's like 10 songs, and so I like listened to it a bunch because I was like, oh my god, like I love Childish Gambino because I do, but like this one just ended up high up on the list because I listened to that playlist a lot, but also because it was like on a month playlist that I listened to a lot. But yeah, anyway, this next one I want to talk about because it seems kind of out of place. It's the perfect playlist, and I like kind of hate this song. I don't like listening to it, but it just scratches an itch. Like
There's yes, I know exactly what you mean.
like it scratches an itch in my brain. I don't like this song. It's kind of annoying. Like it's just annoying. It's kind of annoying, but like I listen to it a lot because it just scratches an itch, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, and I feel embarrassed that it's this high. Like, oh, I just played it, and I,
Literally, how
I
dare you?
I'm reminded that it's annoying, but also like it's like her voice is like I don't know what it is about it. I can't explain it, and that's why I'm embarrassed that it's on this playlist.
Well, sorry, I just need to say something. I'm currently on FaceTime with Bim,
Hmm.
recording my audio and listening to Spotify all on my computer at the same time. How is it not fried?
Yeah, I don't know about that. That is.
I just realized what I'm trying to put this through. Anyway, sorry,
I wouldn't be
proceed.
surprised.
Hands down,
You're.
agree to committee.
Yeah, this song is one that I like. I think JC told me about it on the Arizona trip playlist or the Arizona trip. Um, I don't. It's not like I didn't know the song, but he just reminded me that it existed. Um, and so then I listened to it a bunch, and this song makes me weirdly sad. I don't know how to explain it. Um, I don't know. I came up in the car a couple days ago, and I started crying, and I don't know why. I think it's because I was like reminded of the Arizona playlist, and I was like, oh, my, like the Arizona trip, and I was like, oh my god, like I missed the Arizona trip.
Hmm.
Um, you know. And then I was reminded, and then the real reason I started crying is because I remembered I owe JC like $200, um,
Classic, classic.
which is like $200 that I don't have. Anyway, nice song, such a banger. I love Sir Woman, and it is Sleeping or Dead, and it's like a sway, like side to side song. Like,
A
are you
step touch.
sleeping or are you dead? Are you sleeping? Oh, it's so good. And I love Sir Woman. I love Sir Woman. And I'm so happy that we got to see her in Austin.
It was really cool.
Oh my god, I love Sir Woman. I'm surprised more of her song. The real question is why is um what's it called? What's the song? Why am I feel like I'm such a fake fan. I can't remember the name of the song. Um Blame It on the Water. Why is Blame It Not on the Water not on this? I should have added it. Maybe I should have added it. I forgot that I could add songs. I didn't
You
add
can
any.
add songs, you can't delete songs. Also, if anyone makes this playlist, send them to me. Text me the link. JC, if you make a playlist, text me the link. He's the only one listening to
He's the
this.
only one listening. Um,
Everyone
but
make a
yeah,
Pass the Water playlist. Like, it'll change your life. And then you can
it
make
will
one
change your
every
life.
6 months. And then you kind of just have like a little time capsule. It's
Mm-hmm.
awesome. It's great.
Yeah, I agree. Um, Now I'm mad that I didn't add it. I guess this is me adding it right now. I'm not gonna actually add it because um, it's illegal. But yeah. Uh, the honorable mention, not on this playlist, but should be. Blame It on the Water makes me want to dance, shake my hips. Um,
Shake my hips and dance.
yeah. Hold on You, just such a good song.
Oh
Such
my
a good
God.
song.
This song like was on the top of my on repeat for far too long.
It's so
Far too
good.
long.
Oh
It's
my
like
god.
it's what I call like it's whiny, but in like the best way. It scratches an
Yes.
itch, but I'm not
Ugh.
ashamed to have that itch. And
Right.
it's
Like
just
it's.
so good.
Ugh.
And
Oh
this
my god.
song and Hear My Dear,
Mm.
I know you know
Yes.
this one. I
I
think
I
I
know. I've
siphoned it from
yes.
your
Yes.
playlist.
Yes. Yes.
That one, and did I send you A Case of You?
That song is. That is an old song for me.
It's Joni Mitchell. Oh, it's a Joni Mitchell cover.
Mm. Oh. Okay. Okay.
But anyway, those three songs for me, like,
Mm-hmm.
those were just in rotation. I'd play one, then the other, then the other, then I go back to the first one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
just like,
Oh my god.
it's just so
It's
good.
just. It's just. That's
It's
it.
just.
uh. Yes. I love the song. I love the song. Anyway. Next up, another Childish Gambino song. But then the next one, um, I'm embarrassed. It is a scratch and itch song, and it is Whiplash. I watched this movie and I couldn't stop thinking about this stupid song. Um, it's not even the best one. I think the other song. I don't remember the song.
Caravan.
Yes, Caravan is just better. Like it's just a better song, but for some reason Whiplash is what stuck with me, and then I added it to a month playlist and I kept listening to it because it scratched that silly little itch in my head.
This song reminds me of Sir Duke, and I hate Sir Duke.
Really? I had a Sir Duke phase.
I
like
can't, like,
2020, 2019.
love Stevie Wonder, hate Sir Duke.
I don't
I
know.
don't know what it is. It just pisses me off.
Sir Duke, I like it. I like it. It's inoffensive to me.
Oh, by all means, go ahead. It's just
It reminds me of 2019 me. It was like one of my favorite songs, and so that means that it's nostalgic for me, and it means that it's
that's good.
perfect.
Good.
The next song, I think I will. I could physically fight you on this. Probably Up live is better than normal Probably Up, and I'm just right.
That's true. I think like if you're going for listening, like I feel like the energy of the song is better captured in the
Oh,
live version.
the energy, it's so good. Oh my god, it feels so alive.
And it is so great, but like the nostalgia, the memories that when I heard Probably Up for the first time, it changed the trajectory of my life. And people will think I'm kidding. People will think I'm joking, but it's so true. I remember the exact moment it happened. Oh
I
my,
remember you've told me this so many times. You were like in class or something, and you
I
like
was
got up and
in
started
class.
dancing.
I was like, because I never like, of course I'd heard songs like that, but it was just
Mhm.
like the first of its kind for me. And it
Mhm.
changed the trajectory of my life. I would not be the person I am today if not for Probably Up, the regular version.
And that's
And
okay.
like the live version is fantastic. I love it. It's great. If I'm playing it in the car, that's the one I go to. But
Mhm.
like if I want vibes, the original one.
Yeah, I never had that experience with the original one. I feel like I had that experience with probably like the live version, but to a
So
lesser
valid.
degree,
So valid.
like a much lesser degree.
Do you have a song that changed the trajectory of your life?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think. It's probably I think maybe Good Life. Um, because I remember at least that's like the only time I can remember like having a similar experience because I I remember like the first time like I really listened to it because like I knew it from you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember the first time like I had put it on a month playlist or something. It didn't even have month playlists. I don't remember. But I had put it on a playlist or something and I was listening to it on the way back from babysitting um, two kids, two little kids that go to our church. And I was like tired or whatever and I was driving home and it came on and I just listened to it over and over and over again for the rest of the drive home. And I was like, "Oh my god, it's so good." What was I doing? It was like I was asleep the first time I listened to Good Life. And then
That's what happened to me.
and then I woke up. Like I was like, "Oh my god." Yeah.
I remember that with Kick It To Me. Like,
Mm.
I distinctly remember listening to my Discover Weekly and I was like, oh, this sounds good. I'll like give it a chance. And then I was driving to ballet one day and I was like, what is this song? It's so good. And
Mhm.
then
Yeah. Like
now
it
here
took
we
me a
are.
while. It took me a while to appreciate it. Appreciate it what it was. Appreciate what it was doing, and what it was doing for me.
Hmm.
Um.
What a story. What a
Anyway,
story.
another Childish Gambino song. And then Girlfriend. It's a TikTok scratch the itch song. It's that one where it's like, I want to be a girlfriend. Like her voice is so annoying.
Never heard this song in my life.
Really, it was like trending on TikTok. Like this certain portion. One sec. Let me look at the lyrics. I don't remember. Um, which part was trending on TikTok? Which part was it? I'm trying to. I don't know which part it was. I don't remember, but it was one of
It's
them.
okay. I wouldn't have
And
known
then
either way.
I listened to the full thing, and I was like, yes, this scratches an itch. Thank you. This next song is just so pretty. It's so pretty. It's August acoustic. I don't know.
Yes.
It's not like an artist that I listen to at all, but I think it like just came up or something. And it's just so
JC
pretty.
loves Flip Turn.
Really? I guess
Loves Flip Turn.
I'll have to listen to it, I guess.
He owes me his soul because of this.
It's just I just like this song. I like this song a lot. It makes me smile. I don't know. It's so pretty. Yeah. Um and then another TikTok scratch the itch. Who is she? It's like where it's like, who is she? Oh, Mr. Memory. Yeah. I'm embarrassed to have that on my playlist.
It's okay. It's not a good pass the water playlist if you're not embarrassed for some of it.
This next song is just so it's so good. It makes me so joyful. It's Bitter by Ogi. I don't know. I don't know. It's just really good. Like it makes me so joyous, and I love it. I love it so much. I don't know. I'm so bad at describing music, but I really like I can't fully describe how much I like this song because I love it.
It kind of goes with what you were saying, like you're kind of in a harmony, many voices, lots of things happening at once type of
Yes,
vibe, and this one's
yes,
definitely like it. And it
definitely.
also goes with kind of like the Sammy Ray, like really fast, quick vocal
Mhm.
thingamabobs. It's like da 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 da.
Mhm. There's this one part I can't remember where it kind of comes together. I'm like, whoa. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not good at explaining music. Um. Oh, this next song, Pink Moon. I heard Sammy Ray play this at one of her like um
She played it in
concert.
Baltimore and
Baltimore.
DC, I
Yeah.
think.
Was it both of them?
I
Yeah, I
think
don't know. It was
so.
just she listened she played whoa she sung it and I was like huh I like it and then I listened to the original and I was like I like this more. It's nice. It's very pretty. Um,
Mm,
it's like all these like pretty songs I'm talking about. Ethan has a playlist, and I made a playlist, which is like kind of a ripoff. Ethan has a playlist. It's called Pretty Earthy Songs, and um, it's got just like songs like this, songs like Bug Collector.
mm-hmm.
Um, it's basically just like acoustic guitar with like nice soft voices. I also created a playlist recently because I wanted to listen to songs like it. It's called Pretty, and it has a lot less songs on it than Ethan's does. So go listen to Ethan's playlist. But it's just pretty. I like it. Anyway, next song. I love this song so much, and I'm surprised it's not higher. It's always on my mind. Um, and this is like a headbang, like like a. It's like this girl
The
is
head
always
bop.
on my boom, 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 boom. I love it. I love it. I like listening to it with my headphones in and it turned up. Yeah, and it's like it's the voices. There's so many voices. Um, what is this? I think I'm so bad at remembering. I don't. Oh,
Dun
wait.
dun on a fool and it put the
Yes.
best
Okay, never
down
mind.
to the line of
Yeah.
me.
I think you sent this song to me. Well, did Charlotte just
Hello?
disappear?
Oh my goodness.
Charlotte?
No more BIM. Oh, we're probably talking over each other right now. That's so funny.
Hello?
Um, the FaceTime just ended for no reason, and I think that's hilarious. Oh, she's back.
What did you just do?
I didn't do anything.
What did you just disappeared?
You just disappeared.
I think this has to do with you listening to Spotify, FaceTiming me, and recording the
That
podcast
can't
all
be
on your computer.
true.
Um, I think it is though.
It's okay. I already moved on to 2516.
Um, I don't know. It's just a song.
Okay, let's move on then. Forever,
I'm
single version.
skipping. I'm skipping to Last Christmas.
By Wham!
I love this song, and I
This
listen to
song
it
is such a bop and it should be year round.
exactly. I was about to say that. I listen to it year round. I don't just listen to it when it's Christmas. It's so good. It's so good, and it's not even really Christmassy, like at all. It's just ah, it's so good. Like Last Christmas, and it's like and then you fool me again. I don't know. I love this song so much, and it needs to be a full year song. There's like This is gonna sound stupid. There's a Jimmy and Kim edit from Better Call Saul to this song, and I like it. So everyone shut up.
No one said
Um,
anything.
Everyone shut up. I love Jimmy and Kim, and I don't care that they are toxic. Um, I cried when they broke up in the show. So everyone shut up.
Okay.
We're getting into kind of like just songs category, I guess, where they're just there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They're not really I enjoy these songs. I don't know why Believe, the Sammy Ray cover, is so high up. Um, because I didn't really like it because I don't really like the original. Um,
And
but
even the cover is just shit. Sorry.
yeah, it's a Sammy Ray's flop era. Um, but if I could leave, this song needs to be higher. It's 41. It's number 41, but it is so pretty. Oh my god. It just makes me like I don't know. Oh my god. One sec. Let me listen to it. I need to listen to it.
Full stop. I noticed you had Auntie by Upstate on here.
Mhm.
I
I
didn't listen to that one.
I don't know why it's really high. I guess it's not super high. I liked it okay. It was okay. It's not the upstate I love, but I liked it.
Did you listen to Patty's Diner by Upstate?
I think I
I
listened to it
think
once.
I think given like the rest of PTW, this song like Patty's Diner might be right up your alley. It's pretty guitar,
Maybe I didn't
nice
listen to it.
lyrics,
I don't think I did. Let me.
but it's been on my mind for
Oh, I
all day
have
every
it
day.
liked. I have it liked, so I did listen to it. I think it's on my most recent playlist. My month 24, aka April.
Yeah, it has 12,000 plays on Spotify and I'm responsible for 11,000 of them.
Okay, it is on my most recent month playlist, like this month's playlist. But I haven't been listening. I've been in like I haven't been listening to music as much as I used to. I'm kind of getting back into it. But it's mainly because it just and this sounds so uh screenager of me. But it isn't giving me enough sensory input as I have been needing recently. Like recently, I've just been listening to like on my way to class. Like usually, I'd listen to music, but I've been watching YouTube videos and just like listening to YouTube videos on the way to class. A lot of video essays and stuff. I don't know what's wrong with me. Um,
You mean like a podcast?
no, not even a podcast. I've just been listening to YouTube videos. Like
So like listening to YouTube videos, video essays where it's just people talking and it's essentially a podcast?
it's not even video essays. I do love video essays. I don't get me wrong. I could make I think let me write this down. Podcast. I have a playlist on YouTube of my favorite video essays and I need a reason to talk about them, so I'm going to put that on podcast. Where I'll remember. One sec. Where is the
Yeah, I got it.
podcast ideas? I'm putting it on the podcast ideas. Um Bim's favorite video essays.
I don't think
Um
there's anything wrong with you if you like listening to people talk.
and it's just really stupid. There's this one YouTuber that I am obsessed with, and I've watched so many of his videos, and it's Any Austin. I found him from what's it called? He does unemployment surveys for video game towns, and he's so funny. He's so funny. I would recommend any of the unemployment surveys, but specifically, I think like the Skyrim ones, like the Riften and the Whiteruns, are really
Ow.
funny. Um, but they're just so good. It's so funny, and I've been like listening to a lot of his videos. I've gotten past all of the ones that are kind of like video essay esque. He's like pretty funny, but he like more recently he's been doing like skybox appreciations and like weird places in video games and stuff. But I've watched all of those. And so now I'm like into his old videos where it's called a series called Egg Busters where he's like doing like video game glitches. I don't know. I've just been listening to that, and I don't know why. Um, but like also, I guess other like, you know, other YouTubes. Anyway, all this to say is I haven't been listening to music. It's coming back. Um, and that makes it. It's music is making a comeback in my life, but not as quickly as sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. I just FNAF is coming back. I know I've talked about this where like my interests are in a cycle. Um, Pokemon and Nintendo is the one I'm currently in. Um, but FNAF is coming back, and it is Matt Pat's fault because um, he just finished uploading his like complete timeline or whatever, where he kind of like made it more like of a narrative, I guess, where he's like filling in some kind of blanks and stuff. I don't know, and it's kind of controversial. I don't know if I agree with it, and I've just been watching too many FNAF videos. I'm getting so off track. Anyway, FNAF is coming back, guys. I don't know what's wrong.
Fear FNAF.
Fear FNAF. It's true. That's too
Fear
big of an.
FNAF.
I was so. Okay, this is really embarrassing for me. But like last night, I was in the lounge and I was doing a painting assignment for my art class, and Sonia comes in, and then we just start talking or whatever, and then I somehow start talking about FNAF, and then she was like, "Do you think the game developers like thought that it would become like such a big like thing?" And I was like, "Game developers, like it's just Scott Cawthon," and and I was like, "Ew," and then I thought like in my mind like Scott Cawthon like originally like making the FNAF games and it just being him and like his whole story of like how he like made Christian video games at first and then he made Chipper and Sons and then like people bashed him for like not like for it being too creepy and it looking like animatronics and then he got all depressed and then he was like wait I can utilize this and then he made FNAF. I realized that that's not common knowledge. um like I was like she was like I don't know who Scott Cawthon is and I was like what.
Hello?
I was like,
Bim, why
you don't
don't
know
you
who
make a
Scott Cawthon
Matt
is?
Pat style FNAF narrative?
I'm not even kidding. I thought about that recently. Like,
Make it happen.
I've thought about doing that because I feel like I have extremely stupid takes. Um,
I just feel like I got a Taylor Swift podcast. Go ahead.
are you serious?
Make your FNAF podcast. Do I look like I'm not
We've
serious?
no because this has been a thing where it's like you won't let me do a FNAF podcast and I won't let you do a Taylor Swift podcast. I let you do a Taylor Swift podcast and then you still wouldn't let me do a FNAF
That
podcast.
was because Michelle commented that she wanted a Taylor Swift podcast, and we can't
But
deprive the
even
people of what they
but even
want. We
but
can't
even
deprive
after
the
that
people of what they want.
but even after that I would say like, "Oh, FNAF podcast?" You'd be like, "No." You were like firmly against it. Even though I let
I'm
you
not
do.
against it now. Times have
Okay.
changed, Bim. We've broke up, what, 3 times now? We need to
Yeah.
start compromising, and that starts here with FNAF podcast.
Oh my god. Okay. I'll start my research cuz I need to. Okay, guys, I'm starting my research. I'm going to get so into this. This is going to be what the Riverdale podcast was supposed to be.
It literally is. I'm gonna see, like, how many more seasons of Riverdale?
Yeah, why have you been watching it?
Nope. I want to wait till they're done.
Hmm. Is that so?
Seventh and final season. Oh, phew, thank God.
I don't believe that for not 1 second.
It's airing during. Oh, it already aired, I guess.
It already aired. Get on
Okay, I
it.
gotta start doing that now.
What's your deal?
So much shit happens in Riverdale, I can't even begin to describe. Like,
And that is what you're
it's.
for. That's
I
what you're
know.
for.
And, like, my favorite. Okay, like, I just can't wait because there are just so many weird subplots. Like, there's a prison break. Season 3 goes off the rails, and they never find the rails again.
I need to know because I always see all these things. Like, did Archie die or something? I don't know. I don't know what's
To an
going on.
extent, but he fights a bear twice. But
What?
the second bear is just a metaphor for the first bear. But like, you know how a Ferris wheel, like, it'll spin on its little Ferris wheel thing, and then like sometimes the Ferris wheel will like unhinge from the thing, and then it'll just like
Mm-hmm.
roll through the town, steamrolling everything in its wake. That's Riverdale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know how like there was this one time in Boston where they had like these huge molasses things where they kept all their molasses because no, or it was alcohol. No, I think it was beer. But they just had like a bunch of them, and then one day they all fell and like flooded the streets and like turned the Boston River or whatever the fuck into like molasses, and like
That's
people
funny.
like got stuck and drowned in molasses or beer or whatever it was. That's
That's really
Riverdale.
funny. I've never heard of that, but that's hilarious.
I'll send you a video.
Thank you. That's Riverdale. Well, you need
That's
to get on
Riverdale.
it. I need to understand Riverdale, and I'm sure as hell not watching it. That's your job.
Okay, I'll get there. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
Anyway, let's get back to the task at hand.
All right.
We're almost
Um,
done.
no idea. It was no idea season recently, so.
Okay, let me say something. The other day, I was in the car with Beans, and she put on Chanel by Frank Ocean.
Oh my god.
When I tell you, I had to sit there and plug my ears. Like, I love the song, it's a great song, but like the feelings it like
Mm-hmm.
invokes it deep in
Mm-hmm.
my soul and subconscious is just like so intense I can't even describe it. Same as the case with No Idea. They go hand
I
in
agree.
hand. They're BFFs. Tag yourself.
Yes.
Are you No Idea or Chanel?
I'm no idea.
I'm a Chanel.
Oh my god.
Every friend group got a Chanel and a No Idea. Tag yourself.
Yeah. So it was new idea season recently. It's obviously I'm not listening to it anymore. It's illegal for me to listen to it not in season. Because Melting in the Bloom is down here.
Yes, of course,
Um,
we've discussed. More Childish
Sleep
Gambino.
on it. Sleep on it
Oh,
is so good.
sleep on it.
It's so good. I didn't really like that EP except for this song.
Hold on, let me see what else I liked from that EP. I
It
liked,
re-
oh, I don't even know. I know I
exactly.
liked one other one, but I can't remember what it was. But the dip
Yeah,
also has like fallen off.
yeah. I don't know. I did. I just really liked Sleep on It. It was so good. I like it. I like it. I
I
like it. I like it. I
like
think.
they had a great album with the Dip Deliverers, and then they
Mhm.
had a great album with the other one,
The
their
one.
self-titled album.
Mhm.
But like then they just kind of fell off.
Yeah. I
What's
don't
up?
know. I don't know what's up with these artists and them falling off. They need to get it together. Get back on. Maybe.
Stand up, tie your shoes, and go on a fucking run.
So true. Go hit the gym.
Literally, there's an elliptical. Go.
Literally. Oh my god. I
Run a
just
marathon, no
remembered.
training. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I just remembered. I watched. Remember that guy with the Pretty Little Liars video that you showed me?
Yes, Mike's Mike.
Yeah, he watched. He did like a Hunger Games one, and I watched all of them, and I think I wanna start watching more of his videos. Sorry, I just remembered that he existed for some reason.
He does. He also has a Maze Runner one. I haven't seen it,
Really?
but I think it's called Teen Exercise Movie.
I
And
need
it's
to watch
looking
that.
funny.
He's so
Also,
funny.
I just watched The Maze Runner for the first time in December. What is that? Like it's like um how do I say this without being controversial? What's the most diplomatic way to say that it's kind of awful?
I haven't watched that movie in so long. Did you read the books?
No,
Really? I was obsessed with
no.
the books in like sixth grade, but I feel like that's. I feel like I need to reread them because I. This is like an issue. I asked for like the entire like set. There's like 5 books in this series, and I asked for them for like Christmas one year. I got it. I read the first one. I read the second one, except I didn't read the second one. I got to like halfway through, and there's just like this point where it was just so boring that I quit reading. And then maybe like a couple months later, I decided to pick it up again because I remembered like, oh, I liked this. Um, I read the first one, I liked it, and this is like still me in middle school or whatever. Read the second one, got to that same part in the book, and it was so boring that I stopped reading it again. So like I have the entire Maze Runner series, like it's sitting there in my little like shelf, like on my bookshelf, and I have only read one of the books and like half of one of them because it's just so boring. I need to reread them because maybe I'm going home this weekend. I think I'm going to grab those books and I'm going to read them. I was going to read Percy Jackson next because I'm in like my little YA novel era. When am I not? But like I need to know, and I remember it so clearly. They're like in this desert and they're walking and it's just so boring that I quit. Like I need to know how that story ended and if it was ever good.
Then we need to do a podcast where we switch our favorite YA novels and we read each other's.
Ooh, what is my favorite YA novel?
Well, like our like top two or whatever. I'm
Hmm.
trying to think.
There's just so many. I think I need to reread Percy Jackson again to like really get that in. Because like right now, it's like a tie between The Hunger Games and Harry Potter, but that's because I've read those the most recently. Um, Also, I need to reread it again, but like I read it over like Arizona trip, but the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, it's like the prequel to um uh The Hunger Games, and I really liked it except for the ending. But I need to reread it again because and I know that was like so recently, but I need to know if I was legit in liking it or like because I've seen people say that they didn't like it, and I was like, I'm okay. I liked it, I guess. But I'm also a very simple person. Like a lot of the times, I'll like go to the movie theater and I'll watch a movie, and I was like, that was a movie. I liked it, and people were like, that was awful. I was like, my little monkey brain just kind of watched the movie, and I was like, yeah, that was it. I liked it. I don't
I
know.
feel like I don't know. I feel like liking a movie and a movie being good is like two different things. Like
This is true.
this is my most controversial opinion. You've seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World, right?
I have not actually.
Okay. I think it's a good movie. I didn't like the movie.
Mm, yeah.
But this doesn't make sense because you haven't seen the movie. But
Yeah, no.
it makes sense to me.
I'm just so stupid. I think. And I think from listening to this podcast, you've realized that I have like no valid media comprehension. I'm just like, I like it when the song gets all like loud. Like, I'm just so stupid. And I don't know if anyone would listen to this because I'm not analyzing these songs properly. But that's just because I have a silly little monkey brain and everyone needs to shut up.
Okay. We're shutting up.
Shut
Uh,
up. Everyone shut up. Did you stop the podcast?
I didn't. Oh, I was thought you wanted me to stop the podcast, but I didn't know if so.